Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have inherited this old Troy-built riding lawnmower. Deck is detached. This used to belong to my grandfather. He acquired a new one, and I don't really need a riding lawnmower per se. My yard isn't big enough. However, the HOA that I live in has a big field, and they could use it. So I'm gonna get it going, get it fixed up, clean it up, so that way the HOA can use it during the summer months to mow the field. So this is a Troy-built automatic Bronco. Sure, Bronco. My dad put a battery in it, but it won't start up. It'll just crank, and nothing. I know it's getting fuel because I pulled the air cleaner off and I got fuel dripping right out of the carburetor here. So I know the fuel pump is working, which is actually really good. I don't have to buy one of those. So the next likely problem is not getting spark. But this thing's been sitting for an awful long time. Since the deck was off of it, it was just kind of used as transport around my grandpa's property. So I will probably will be putting the deck back on once I get this cleaned up and all running and everything. So first things first, I'm going to locate the spark plug and I'm going to pull it out. Check for spark. If I need a new plug, I'm going to put a new plug in it and then see if we can get it fired up. So this particular Troy-built has a Kohler Courage 17 horsepower engine. The spark plug for this is way down in here and it's hard to get to. So I think I'm going to go and try to disconnect the hood and like lay it down off the side so I can reach in there and pull that spark plug wire off better. There she is down in there. 5/8, all right. Actually doesn't look too bad. A little wet, but that's probably because it hasn't been burning. So I need to test and see if I've actually got spark. So I'll probably pull this cover off, which I probably should have just done in the first place. I'm gonna hook it back up there. Maybe hold it up against the block, see if it'll actually spark when I crank it. This cover is held on by some various little 5/16 screws. So I'm gonna use my impact here. I'm gonna snip these off real quick. Oh, need an extension for that one. Let's see, is that it? The dipstick comes out with it. Alright. That wasn't so bad. I have this handy dandy little spark plug tester. Maybe I'll use that. What's cool about this is you can actually set the gap wherever you want it. So we'll try to set it as close to that gap as possible. And ground it off on this bolt. And then try cranking it over. Alright, you guys, look for a spark. Let me know if there's a spark. Oh yeah, there's spark all right. Huh, I wonder why this didn't fire up. I'm gonna do the same test, but this time with the plug on it. That way I can see if the plug itself is working. Yep. We got spark. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Got the choke all the way on. I know we've got spark. And I swear I had fuel coming out of there last time I did this, so maybe I shook something loose. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now we got the battery. Of course. Come on. Alright. Pull that choke off. Try again. Alright. That's not working. Alright, so we have fuel coming out of here. But that doesn't mean it's getting into the engine. So I'm gonna try something a bit different, and I'm going to crank it over, and this is just straight gasoline. I'm gonna squirt this in there, it's got a hole in it. See if I can force feed it into the engine while this thing's cranking over. Maybe it'll pop off, and if it does, then we know I've got an issue with the carburetor and I'm gonna have to pull that out and clean it. So let's see what happens. Come on. Alright, apparently all it needed was a little bit of encouragement. I wonder if it'll fire back up. Come on. Come on. It's alive. Well, shoot. Well, that's great news. I don't have to tear anything apart. I think I'm just gonna get it all cleaned up, make it look new, put the blades back on. We'll do that. We'll grease them up. I'll probably pull them off and sharpen them too, and then we'll go for a ride. Kind of wanted to do a before and after on this thing. It's got potential. It's not damaged. It's just old, moldy. It hasn't seen any love in a while. I mean, look at the fuel tank. I mean, it's all there. Even the headlights work, but this thing's really dirty. So blow it out, and then I'll get it out, hose it off, see if I can scrub it down, make it look all shiny again. cleaned up real nice. Just a bit of dirt and mold. Wipe it down with some soap. Turning out really good. I gotta do some more work on the fuel tank, but getting the back end done. That's the difference. That's dirt there around the battery, and then that's where I just wiped down there. This thing's gonna look dang near brand new by the time I'm done with it. Alright, here's the other blade. I haven't got to this one yet. That's not sharpened. And this is the one I just got done sharpening. That should do pretty good. Torqued. Alright, one of the things I gotta work on breaking free since this thing's been sitting so long out in the weather is the blade release and the blade engage right here. So this plate pivots like that as the cable from this lever pulls. It engages the blade, and this is not pivoting it at all, so I'm going to spray it down with some penetrant, let it soak in there, and I'll probably take a pry bar and work it back and forth. I want that engaging easily and smoothly before I mount that deck back up. And then I got to find a bunch of cotter pins because I need a cotter pin here to hold the cable, and I need cotter pins on all these here, and I don't know where the originals went. Hopefully I've got some stashed away somewhere. Okay, so that's been soaking for a while. Let's see if I can get this to move a little freer now. Oh gosh. Still not moving. That is bolted. There it goes. Like it. Give it a little bit of persuasion. Much better. Pens. Now that that's free, slide this in back underneath here. Mount this. This bar comes down, and then this bar here goes in there, and they have to sort of line up together. So start one in there, and you lift the deck up and slide it in there like that, and then you can tell by this witness mark that there was a hairpin in there. Fortunately, I don't have any hairpins, but I do have cotter pins, and so for now I can stick one of these guys in there. It'll do just fine for now. It's a bit long. That's okay. That'll do the job, and now I gotta do the other side. All right, I got the rear of the deck all connected up. Got a cotter pin through there. I know these are supposed to be like hairpins, but I don't have any. And then I got the other side done. And then I got the cable on here. If you can see, there's the cable with also a cotter pin there, because again, I don't have the hairpins. And then that goes through that hole in this. And as you pull the lever, that engages and disengages the belt drive there. So the next thing I gotta do is put the drive belt here on. This comes off the engine. That goes around there, and we can just kind of, let's see if I can get some light on the situation here. That goes around that pulley there, like so. Okay. And then I have to connect the front of the deck to the front of the mower here. I gotta pull my stand off here. So that, I didn't have that. So I ordered one on Amazon, and a quick Google search on Amazon, I found it pretty quickly. This guy here. It's like $29, which is pretty sweet. The front rod up, and then I got that drive belt on. I've got the back supports on the last hole available on each side. I've got the cable on, and now we're going to do a functions check. I'm all the way at number 1 for the blade. I should be able to raise this up all the way to the top, number 5. It raises a little bit. That's good. And then I should be able to engage the belt. Now, yep, belt's engaged, and that should spin the blades. So, only thing that's left to do now, turn it on and test it that way. Sorry, pup, you might not like this very much. All right, let's see here. Come on, choke. Pretty good. Okay, that's gonna do it. I got the deck on, got the blades working, got it all cleaned up, starts up really nice. The only thing I haven't done yet is to actually test it and cut grass. It's the middle of winter, so there's really no grass to cut, but it seems to be working pretty well right now. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what I do on the channel, maybe, I don't know, subscribe and hit the like button if you can. We'll see you on the next one.